Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're doing some high roller ratting in the background here while we discuss today's patch, November 9th. We have HotFix patch 20. It's pretty exciting. If you enjoyed this kind of content, please like and subscribe. It helps me an absolute ton. But yeah, without further ado, please watch me and the gang as we rat some high roller, and let's learn about the patch together. The first item up for bids, we fixed a vendor bug in the game where bolts were being sold for 15 for 20 gold. It should be 1 gold each for 15 for 15. That's fixed. Fantastic. All the crossbow enjoyers out there, you no longer have to buy 3 stacks of 5. Fixed several cases where items could disappear from the inventory when network connections were poor. I think this was kind of manifesting as weird, like inventory stacking. You'd see items in your inventory like overlapping other items, yeah, that was happening very rarely to me and the gang, but I think it was affecting other people with high latency more often. The fix was like right click, shift click the items out of your inventory, pick them back up, and it would be sorted so long as your network connection had kind of fixed itself. Fixed an issue with utility items would arbitrarily appear in the hand when equipped. I think that is good. Fixed an issue where adrenaline spike would not activate properly. So the background on this is adrenaline spike was changed in patch 19 so that it activates at 40% health threshold. But it actually, the tooltip was updated, but the ability was not. It was firing at 15% like it was prior to HotFix patch 19, and now it's fixed, so when you drop below 40% health, your attack speed's going to go burr. Yeah, that's a good change. Fixed an issue where hand crossbow mastery did not apply additional damage properly. I think that was discussed and changed in patch 19 as well. But the tooltip was updated and the ability was not effectively updated, so now rogues will be doing more damage with their hand crossbow mastery skill equipped. Good. Barbarian's blood exchange recovery rate per hit has been reduced from 15% to 10%. Good change. It was really out of control. So that basically means you're going to be receiving less percentage health per second while blood exchange is up. Maximum health reduction rate for 8 seconds has been changed from negative 25% to negative 30%. Also a good change. It costs more to use it. Although, if the healing rate remains consistent, that really didn't matter, because it was basically a complete heal over the duration of the ability. Next change, Barbarian's Blood Exchange skill tier has been changed from 1 to 5. 1 means that it recovered almost immediately when using a campfire. 5 means you have to sit down for an entire campfire for it to recover. So that's basically probably a good change, more nerfs to the Blood Exchange skill. They have reduced the Achilles strike duration from 4 seconds back down to 2.5. So over 2 patches, Achilles strike has gone up by 0.5 seconds. Yeah, I don't think that's a great change. I think 4 seconds was enough time to land the Achilles strike and close to actually melee, an evasive opponent. And 2.5 seconds is not enough time. Like, as soon as you apply it, you basically get 1 step and then it's off. So I think that's a bad change. I don't think Barb needed that. Their ability to close is rough. So they want to get in on you, and if you're being evasive at all, I don't think 2.5 seconds of slow is really going to do the trick. So some Slayer fighter nerfs here. Fighter's adrenaline rush action speed increase changed from 25% to 15%. Fighter's dual wield action speed increase changed from 15% to 10%. Fighter's second wind health recovery amount has been changed from 50% to 40%. I'd speculated right after patch 19 that fighter cleric was probably going to be the new meta based on the strength of the new fighter. Looks like they agree. They're bringing that back into line. Second wind is simply one of the best on-use skills in the game. It's getting a little bit of a nerf. I don't think that's a big nerf. The fighter's second wind skill tier being changed from 6 to 5. So 6 meant that you had to have a white campfire or better in quality to be able to recover a second wind solo. Like somebody else had to put down the fire for you, and you had to already be sitting, and it had to be to get the benefit of a gray fire. The fact that it's been changed to 5 now, I think that means that the fighter's going to be able to place their own gray campfire and get second wind back. That's a good change. And then we're talking about some underutilized skills here. That they say one of the design intents for this balance patch is to address underutilized skills. And Fighter's block, perfect block, is up. Fighter's perfect block has been changed to greatly improve the impact power of block and parry for 6 seconds after activation instead of just 1. Probably a good change, probably not enough to bring it into the meta. Cooldowns changed from 12 seconds to 24 seconds. I don't know why they nerfed an ability that they're trying to bring, into the meta. I don't think that's enough to make the change. Also last patch I talked about Ranger's Crippling Shot. It's kind of a poorly designed ability. Basically, for those of you who don't know, the Ranger's Crippling Shot allows you to shoot a target in the legs. Excuse me. Allows you to shoot a target in the legs, and they gain a movement speed reduction of... It used to be 15%. In the last patch, they buffed it to 25%. And now in today's patch, November 9th, they have increased that from a 25% snare to a 35% snare. The central problem, though, isn't the duration. The central problem is that you are incentivizing a ranged DPS class to shoot targets in a sour spot, the legs, right, with reduced damage. So I think the 35% might be enough to get a couple people to flirt with it, but I'm not sure that it's still meta-worthy. I'll play with it, like and subscribe if you'd like to see my thoughts after running it a night or two. Now we get into some real stuff. Wizard's Fire Mastery now works properly with Zap and Ignite. That's weird, I thought it always did. The fire perk, I thought it worked with both Ignite and with Zap. It's really shocking to me that it doesn't work with Zap. But here's we're getting into the money now. Wizard's Fire Mastery now reduces the amount of healing received by burned enemies by 50%. So that is huge. And probably should have gone in with patch 19, frankly, when they were trying to address buff ball. But basically, this is a mortal strike for fire mages using fire spells. While the target is burning, any healing that lands on them is reduced by 50%. That is huge. That is certainly going to be nerfed. 50% healing reduction is just a game changer from any kind of PvP engagement where sustain is an element. Whether it's a warrior popping their second wind, whether or not it's a cleric, dumping heals and pocketing into a frontliner. That's a huge tectonic shift for the game and for the meta, and I'm afraid it's going to bring buff ball back with the next change that we're talking about. Wizard's Haste now grants 5% movement speed again. That's less than before, but still any movement speed is enough to make buff ball work. It also now additionally grants 10% action speed, which means faster attacks, and 10% casting speed, which I think the Wizards say they don't care about, but I think they're full of shit. Wizard is strong even in patch 19. In patch 20, they're going to be even stronger. So interesting changes. I think the new meta is likely going to shake out to be Bard plus Barbarian plus Wizard now. I think buff ball is back, baby. And nobody is really excited about that. I'm being sarcastic. Okay, so some changes to some spells that clerics don't use. Cleric's Locust Swarm, channeling time changed from 8 seconds to 6 seconds, so a smaller duration. Cleric's Locust Swarm attribute bonus ratio changed from 0.5 to 1. So basically it scales better. I think that spell is garbage. I think it will still be garbage even if you double the damage on it. And it lasts for less time. Earthquake, it's probably Cleric's #1 offensive spell. Earthquake channeling time changed from 8 seconds to 6 seconds, so it's going to last less time. Earthquake's damage per step changed from 10 to 7. It's a pretty heavy nerf on Cleric's primary damage spell, so more Cleric nerfs for this patch.
Damn it.
Song of Silence still has a static AoE radius, but that radius is being changed from 300 to 450. Bard's Song of Silence duration changed from 4 seconds to 6 seconds to 1.5, and 2 seconds, so their silence got a big nerf. Bard's Shriek of Weakness range changed from static 300s to static 450s. Bard's Piercing Shrill range changed from 300, 450 to 600 to flat 450 across all performance levels. Bard's piercing shrill damage changed from 15, 20, 25 to 10, 15, 20. They're reducing the damage on piercing shrill again. Bard's piercing shrill attribute ratio bonus changed from 0.1, 0.3, and 0.5 to 1 across the board. So all levels of performance now received a damage increase. Bard's Den of Darkness now displays an area of effect when being cast. That's really super useful. Thank you. Bard's Den of Darkness range changed from a 300, 450, 600 scaling to a flat 450. Bard's Den of Darkness damage changed from 135 to 345. It's increasing the damage on the low end, which I don't really think matters, frankly. Like, if you're going to cast Den of Darkness, you're going to cast it perfectly. But whatever. Bard's Den of Darkness attribute ratio bonuses changed from 0.06 to 0.09 to 0.012 scaling to a flat 0.3 scaling, so more damage scaling on Den of Darkness. Interesting. And here we go with some Warlock changes. All of these are really needed in the post-Torture Mastery nerf world, where the costs were essentially doubled by running the only perk that was really worthwhile for high-end Warlock play. Warlock's Evil Eye cost changed from 3 to 1. Hellfire cost changed from 10 to 4. Warlock's Life Drain cost changed from 5 to 4. Warlock's Curse of Pain changed from 5 to 3. Warlock's Ray of Darkness cost changed from 5 to 4. Warlock's Ray of Darkness damage per second changed from 7 to 6, so a little bit of a nerf on Ray of Darkness. Nobody was using that. I'm not sure why they're nerfing it. Warlock's Ray of Darkness damage tick cycle changed from 0.2 seconds to 0.1 seconds. That's why. Okay. They're buffing this by essentially having the tick interval, so that should be doing considerably more damage now. Like, considerably. Like, at an 80% damage increase, right? Close to 80% damage increase. Warlock's Ray of Darkness attribute bonus ratios changed from 0.5 to 1, which, when they talk about attribute ratio bonuses, they're always talking about how well it scales with gear. So, major buffs to Warlock, they fucking needed it. I mean, frankly, Warlock was basically unplayable, in my opinion, after the Torture Mastery changes, or you just didn't run Torture Mastery and kind of dealt with, the fact that you had to be geared. Yeah. I think this is going to put Warlocks in a really good spot again. They've been in a bad spot for a week or so. But that's basically the rundown. What they're trying to do is they're trying to add more build diversity in the game so people don't settle on just one build for every class. To summarize this, what we're seeing here is, major buffs to Wizards, slight nerf to Slayer Fighter, some slight nerfs to Barbarian, but they were way over the top. I think Barbarian's still going to be super valid, and S tier. Fix some bugs, and they're fiddling around with Bard ranges, Bard utility, Bard scaling. They've fixed Warlocks, in my opinion. Some nerfs to Clerics that don't really change the calculus on how you play or take a Cleric on your team. Yeah, good summary. So that's kind of where we are.
What the hell is hitting me?
You want to get to this drawbridge, but ASAP.
I'm stuck. I'm dead. That really sucked bad. Can you res me? Isn't there a res in here?
I don't know. Go back to your map.
There is up there by the centaur at the top.
It's
Cool.
right to your
On the
right, I
side,
think.
yeah, on the side where he died.
I think if you just look to your right, it's right there at the bottom. Yeah, like right over there.
I don't see it. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's on the far side of this column.
Yeah, it's right, like right to your right over there.
Eat a biscuit as soon as I res you.
Mm-hmm. Don't heal me.
After you dust up, would you put a fire down?
Yep. Well then, here.
How much time do I have?
Coming right to you. 25. 50. 60. 80.
I got you. Never mind, you got you.
The bandages aren't going to heal you.
There's some good stuff in this chest, like that axe will sell.
Need to pull the dogs ASAP.
Yeah. You shoot those dogs over there, Zero?
Can't.
Next.
Can you heal me? I'll be honest, okay, I hit it.
Get to the boss room.
Got that gold chest, but we're running out of time, I think.
Do you have any
What's the
invis
point?
spots?
I do not, I'm sorry.
Okay, so what we got to do is we got to run, I think, in and to the right. I'm going to shield you, you open the door, and then I'm going to go, okay?
Okay, so to this door to the right, straight ahead of me to the right, correct?
Yeah, the direction I'm
Yep.
facing.
Yep, I got it. Go.
Godspeed.
Open it, yeah, open it and go through.
I'm in.
You're good. Alright, yep. Nice job. Now you got a pretty good sizable amount here for circle if you need spells. It's a good time to get them.
There's There's 2 melee that are sleeping on the floor. Wake them up one at a time and kill them.
Yep. Go down the stairs. There's one on the left, bottom left, next to that corner. There was.
I just don't see it.
Right side, same side, but the right, across the way, to the next corner. Yeah, there it is. Yep. There you go. Oh, this guy has a triple attack. He's not like the normal ones.
I'm so low on air now. I have like 20 arrows left. You said there's 2 over here?
Yeah,
Which way do we
one.
need to go, though? Kovac, what do you think?
Shit, man.
We gotta go up and go right?
Yeah, you go up that pillar to the right. Yep. Just you're gonna have to. You don't have time to kill this guy. This next guy on the ground.
Go
Just
back
jump.
to the boss room and go back through.
There's a guy coming.
Yeah, you can jump back onto the pillar to kill him.
Fuck just hit me. Oh my god, an axe guy.
Just go back on the pillar. Yeah.
Go back down there with more. Jump down to the right.
Done.
Go to the other boss room door.
Yeah, down and over. Yep. Yeah, follow Bruce.
You're gonna do the same thing again to get through this door and then through. You gotta run through and open the door.
That axe man's right here.
There's an axe guy right there.
He's on Bruce.
Gotta kill him.
He's
He's gonna come
He's
through the
be
door
like
right
2
now.
hit. Just risk it. Both go into the right. You run out of time. Into the right. Open the door quick. Duck down 2. There you go. Get in the circle. Somebody's already cleared this. Or you need to go upstairs probably and start looking for
Do you see any
portals.
portals there?
No, I was looking.
You're gonna get one more portal spawn. I don't know if you're both gonna be able to get out or not.
I see one across the way.
Go get it.
It's up and across.
Yeah, just go get it.
How do I even get to that? Holy shit. I'm gonna die. There's just no way. Oh, here's one. Mort, where I'm at.
I already took it. I already took it. I'm out.
Okay. No, there's no way. I'm dead. Dead.
Well, you're good at practicing your parkour there for a second.